This is a Personal Ministries broadcast from Greater Randolph SDA Church, presenting Witnessing for Christ. Your host, Ricardo Norville. It is God's purpose that His people shall be informed and enlightened, knowing and understanding not only the times in which they live, but also what is yet to come. Surely the Lord will do nothing, but He revealeth His secrets unto His servants, the prophet. Amos chapter 3, verse 7. The time is not far distant when the test will come to every soul. The mark of the beast will be urged upon us. Those who have step by step yielded to worldly demands and conformed to worldly customs will not find it a hard matter to yield to the powers that be, rather than subject themselves to derision, insult, threatened imprisonment, and death. The contest is between the commandments of God and the commandments of men. In this time, the gold will be separated from the dross in the church. Testimonies for the Church, chapter 5, verses 81. When the shaking comes by the introduction of false theories, these surface readers, anchored nowhere and are like shifting sand. They slide into any position to suit the tenor of their feelings of bitterness. Not having received the love of the truth, they will be taken into the delusions of the enemy. They will give heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, and will depart from the faith. Testimonies for the Church, chapter 6, 401. The church may appear as about to fall, but it does not fall. It remains. While the sinners in Zion will be sifted out, the shaft separated from the precious wheat. This is a terrible ordeal, but nevertheless, it must take place. Selected Messages 2, 380. God made the world in 6 days and rested on the seventh, sanctifying this day and setting it apart from all others as holy to Himself, to be observed by His people throughout the generations. But the man of sin, exalting himself above God, sitting in the temple of God, and showing himself to be God, thought to change times and laws. This power, thinking to prove that it was not only equal to God, but above God, changed the rest day, placing the first day of the week where the seventh should be. And the Protestant world was taken this child of the papacy to be regarded as sacred. In the Word of God, this is called a fornication. Revelation chapter 14 verse 8 says, "And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication." There are many, even of those engaged in this movement for Sunday enforcement, who are blinded to the results which will follow this action. They do not see that they are striking directly against religious liberty. There are many who have never understood the claims of the Bible's Sabbath and the false foundation upon which the Sunday institution rests. Those who are making an effort to change the Constitution and secure a law enforcing Sunday observance little realize what will be the results. A crisis is upon us. Only those who have been diligent students of the Scriptures and who have received the love of the truth will be shielded from the powerful delusion that takes the world captive. By the Bible testimony, these will detect the deceiver in disguise. To all, the testing time would come. Thank you.